Hello, I'm Master Marslander, and today is going to be a little bit different than usual. And if you're watching this right now, odds are my kid has already been born, and I'm on leave. So this is just kind of one of the videos I put up there to get ready to drop and have something on the channel while I'm taking care of my newborn. Today we are doing another unboxing, but once again, let me reassure you, this is not just becoming an unboxing channel. It's just what I have for content for you right now while I'm on break. So what we have here today is really cool. It's a Kickstarter that I backed a while ago, some time ago. I don't even remember exactly how long ago it was, but for something very different that we haven't really talked about on the channel here before, and that would be keyboards. This is not what we're unboxing today. This is what I've been using for a good while now. It's just a Keychron keyboard. It was a special edition that they were offering again some time ago, but I love Keychron keyboards. They're great. And if you're not familiar with this, there's a whole industry of custom keyboards, and Keychron is kind of the beginner-friendly, but also very high-quality brand to get into kind of custom keyboard design. And I really, really love my little banana keyboard here, but we got something new from the Kickstarter. And not only do we have a keyboard, but it came with this entire freaking bundle right here. So we're going to open this up and see what exactly I ordered, because quite frankly, I don't even remember what this is. I don't remember exactly what I ordered. All I know is that this is the Keychron K2HE, and I ordered it because it just looked sick as hell. So let's go ahead and break into this thing. Stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Like I said, this was a Kickstarter campaign for Keychron for their new K2HE keyboard, which just looked super, super freaking cool. And I decided to treat myself to something neat and cool looking that also just happens to kind of fit my general color scheme for my channel and for the environment in here. And it looks really, really neat. And then it comes with all these other goodies that I ordered. I don't even remember what all this stuff is, but we're going to break all of this stuff open together, and I'll talk a little bit about the keyboard as we go. All right. Cut and reveal. What is this? Keychron. So Keychron, like I said, if you're not familiar, there is a whole industry of custom keyboards out there that people can get really, really deep into. I'm not super deep into it. I'm only just kind of touching the surface of it, but I have a real appreciation for, well, that's really noisy. I have a real appreciation for custom keyboards now that I have one myself, and there really is nothing else quite like a custom keyboard. You might think, well, a keyboard's a keyboard, but having the tactile feel and the sound and the build quality of a high grade custom keyboard, there's nothing else like it. And it's just a whole other hobby. I mean, you can dive really deep into this if you really wanted to. Again, I'm only touching the surface here, but this pre-order was too cool to pass up. So I think what we got here is a custom key. Yeah, look at that. That's cute. I don't remember ordering this. This might have been one of the like pre-order bonuses or something. So yeah, cool little custom key of a little guy, oh gosh, what are they called? Oh, love. That's cute. I can't remember what these guys are called. It starts with a D. They're these little Japanese like dolls that you fill in their eyes, I think, to have wishes come true or something like that. I have a vague memory of all that kind of stuff, but yeah, very cool little thing there. I don't remember ordering this. I have to assume it was just kind of like a backing bonus or something, but that's cool. Bring that up a little bit closer so you can really get a look at them here. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Even comes in a nice little closing case. That's fun. Next, it looks like this might be, there you go, palm rest. So yes, I do have a palm rest, which is nice because I didn't have a palm rest before now. And let me tell you, I've learned to appreciate palm rests because, man, my wrists have been, over some longer editing sessions or whatever for work, it's been tough. So this is going to come really in handy. There's the box if you care for that. Okay, it should be, I imagine, pretty basic. I don't think that's going to be any special branding or anything on here, but let's have a look-see. Oh, that's nice. It does say Keychron right there. Yeah, that feels nice. Ooh, oh, it's so soft. It is just a basic rubber palm rest. Nothing super fancy about it, but it looks nice and it feels great. And it's going to be a huge jump from me not having anything at all. So that's cool. The coiled cable. Oh, that's right. So I did kind of splurge a little bit more and got a fancier cable for this thing. So let's check that out. Whoa! I don't remember it looking that cool. Holy cow. Ooh. Ooh, that's neat. That's super cool. Oh man, look at that. That's dope. I love these like ridiculous connectors for custom keyboards like this. Like this is like some freaking medical grade connection right here. That's so ridiculous. But if you're going to go over the top and get yourself a custom keyboard, you might as well just go balls to the walls with it. This looks sick. Keychron right there. Oh, that looks super rad. Cool, cool. And then it looks like there's just a simple USB adapter, I assume. Yeah, so if I wanted to run this USB-C to A to connect it, I can do that. Cool. And then here's the coil itself. Look at that. Ooh, that's neat. Man, that looks dope. And I love this kind of like patina look. It's very, this is a look, I don't know how exactly they achieve it for this itself, but this is kind of like heat treatment that you would put on copper to patina it to look multicolor like this. I don't know if that's exactly what they did with this, but it's a cool effect anyway. It looks super rad. So yeah, this end is what would go into the keyboard itself, and then this end connects to this ridiculous thing, like so, and then it actually screws on. So it's just this insanely like, why all this? I couldn't tell you why. It's just cool. It's not a very good excuse, but it looks so rad. Man, that looks good. Cool beans, man. All right, keyboard time. Keychron 75% wireless magnetic switch keyboard. And it looks like it came with the Nebula linear keycaps. I'm sorry, I mean the key switches. So cool. Yeah, so 75%, again, that is the size of the keyboard. You can, when you're doing custom keyboards, you're going to find a lot of options in terms of different sizes. So there's no like number pad here. You do have the numbers up top, but nothing on the side. There's also no volume rocker, which I may or may not love or hate. I don't know yet. We'll find out, but the keyboard itself just looks rad. So let's break this guy open. All right. Right here, I think I'll do it. Ooh. Rip it open. Now, while this was a Kickstarter campaign for this keyboard and everything that you're seeing here, again, this isn't sponsored or anything, I'm just mentioning it, but this keyboard, I believe, is available for purchase now, so you didn't have to be part of the Kickstarter to pick it up. I'm pretty sure now that it is launched, you can go ahead and order this now if you wanted to. But here it is, man. Cool. Customizable keyboard for personalized gaming experience and peak performance. Peak performance! Oh, I'm going to slay them all. The top here. Keychron, 70% when I spend in switch keyboard. Keychron. I imagine, yep, Keychron. And then the back here is some additional little information, or you can take a look at that if you like. Notably, it does have some, RGB light effects, but Keychron's really good about making it kind of subtle, so it's not like super ridiculously like rainbow bar gaudy RGB. It's really kind of subtle and really just a more sophisticated approach to RGB than what you see in most like gaming keyboards. So, all right, let's unsleeve this thing. Hold on now. There we go. Whoop. Trying to smack the camera. Okay. Woohoo. Here we go. Big reveal. Potentially. Boop. Oh my god, look at that foam. I appreciate foam for its protective purposes, but it always seems to kind of block my reveals. Anyway. Whoop. Oh, okay. Quick start guide. Cool. So it does have functionality, but as you will probably see, there's not a whole lot of like dedicated buttons to things. So a lot of the functionality is in certain keystrokes, but that's neat. And all right, Keychron manual. Wow. What's it in the accessories package? I guess it does have its own cable. And I just happened to order. No, what is this? Oh, there's a whole bunch of crap in here. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So yeah, there is just a standard, though very nice. I will say that's a nice little USB cable right there to connect it. Obviously, a little bit more pedestrian than the fancy super multicolor one I got, but that's nice. And then we got, let's see here. Okay, yeah, for the wireless, because yes, this is a wireless keyboard, which is nice because the keyboard I've been using, the yellow one, yellow Keychron, is wired only. It's not wireless, so this will make things a little bit easier for me to kind of clear off my desk without having to constantly unplug the keyboard, so that'll be nice. And also, it looks like a, yeah, another C to A adapter. We have our little tool here to remove the keycaps. Pretty basic stuff. I don't really like these kind of tools that much because the metal has a tendency to kind of scratch the keycaps, and I really wouldn't want to do that. I would rather just kind of, I don't know. I don't have much trouble getting them off myself just with my fingers. So nice to have, but I probably won't ever use it. An itty bitty teeny weeny little blue screwdriver and an Allen wrench or Allen key, whatever. Cool. Some additional caps. My guess is that these are the alternative for the accent colors that you're going to see on the keyboard once I pull it out. So yeah, very nice. And now let's get the keyboard out itself. And here's our big grand reveal of the little keyboard. Look at that. Oh, that looks nice. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh my gosh. That feels amazing. It's a lot lighter than my yellow one. How flippin' cool is this? Look at that. So I will go ahead and actually bring the mic up to this so you can hear the click clacks, but that's really nice. It's a lovely size. Oh, that spacebar feels great. So yeah, this is a wireless keyboard. It supports 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth. Also does accept a wire if you want to do that. It also apparently has adjustable actuation points. I'm not entirely sure how to do that yet, but I will figure it out. Oh, there we go, maybe. No? Okay, Bluetooth, cable, Windows, Android, USB. Okay, cool. But yeah, it is supposed to have adjustable actuation points. And actuation is, if you're not familiar, the actual press of the key, where at the point of which the key makes contact to make the action, that's the actuation point. And you can kind of adjust where you want the actuation point to happen. It is a metal frame, and then this is real wood. It doesn't even really look like it, but it is. Real wood, some metal and wood frame. It has a 1000 hertz polling rate, magnetic switch, both Mac and Windows support, and these are hot swappable key switches as well. So if I don't, for whatever reason, which let me tell you, I really do like these switches. If I didn't, I could hot swap them out for whatever I want. But what these switches are Gateron double rail magnetic switches. So they're about 40 grams of start force, so there is a little bit of a kind of weight you got to put on there for it to actuate. They have 0.1 millimeter of sensitivity, and they are a linear switch type, so there's no kind of like bump to actuate it. It just goes. Boop, 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 boop. There's no like pushing down force and then a click. It just goes. 60 grams of end force and a lifespan of 150 million clicks. I'm going to shorten your life right now. Oh my God, it's going to die. Cool. So I could really dive deep into like the specifics and technicalities of this thing, but I mean, it's a lot to kind of cover and go over. But what I will do is I'll include a link in the description to the page for this if you want to like see all the like technically stuff. But in a nutshell, it's just a nice metal and wood keyboard of a nice simple size that I like, that doesn't use up a whole ton of desk space. It's really, really pretty. I like the subtle accent colors, matches my color scheme. And then the keys themselves, oh, they feel so good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring the mic down so you can actually hear what it sounds like to click clack. To start, here's what my old Keychron sounds like. Then here is the new K2HE Keychron. Ooh, that feels so good. Okay, so as you heard, there's a huge difference in how they sound. My yellow Keychron has a lot more kind of clickiness to it, while the new one is a lot more of a clackiness. Oh man, it's so satisfying to listen to, obviously, but to feel it, because there are a lot, the keys are quite a bit heavier than on the yellow one. But yeah, this feels great. It's a heck of a lot lighter than my yellow one. My yellow one is, it's also a 75%, but it has this whole extra row up here, first of all. Also the volume knob, which I actually am probably going to end up missing. I really like this volume knob. And that's really about it. Everything else is pretty much the same. This is quite a bit heavier. I think it's a lot more dense metal material being used for the chassis. So the new one, the K2HE, just a lot lighter. It's light, it's slim, it's subtle, it's cool. I dig it. I super dig it. Very, very neat. I can't wait to play around with that some more. So yeah, custom keyboards, yet another hobby that you can dive way, way too deep into. But I guess that's just my MO, getting into hobbies that you can dive way too deep into. But yeah, I don't know if this was interesting, but hopefully it was. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.